So I've been talking about borrowing money because a lot of people have been dealing with that right now. The economy's in a little bit of a ruckus. Some people are being affected by all the tariff ups and downs. Some are being affected by uh, different different suppliers being affected by the tariffs going up and down. All sorts of stuff going on that's causing people to either need more cash than they've needed in the past, or they're having trouble selling things quickly. They're having to raise their prices. Who knows what the issue is? It doesn't matter. Everybody needs access to funds, right? So I wanted to elaborate a little bit on one of the three things that I suggested you do, and that is set up a separate banking account. And a lot of times people think, oh my God, to do that, I need to start a company. I need to have an LLC. I need to have a partnership. I need to do something like that. Well, the truth of the matter is you don't. You can open another personal banking account, and your personal banking account can have in it the money for just your business. In fact, that's how I started 100 years ago. I didn't actually have an LLC. I just said, hey, I want to have a separate account, and went to my bank. It was Wells Fargo at the time. I don't recommend any particular bank right now, although there are some great online banks if you're tired of the traditional ones, which I kind of am. But I went to them and I said, hey, I need to use an account for business. Can I just open a personal account for that? And they said, sure, just do that. And you can put whatever, you can open a personal account for anything you want and put anything you want in it. So the second point I made on that video the other day about when you need to borrow money, what you need to have in place, one of the things was a separate bank account. Just do that. Go open another personal bank account, put a little money in it. That's your investment in your business, $100, $200, whatever it is, and just start collecting all your income there and paying all your expenses out of there. And if ever you're in a month where you need more money in your personal account than your business account, you can move it back and forth. There are brilliant bookkeepers who can make that work exactly the way it should for you in your accounting records, so it's not wrong to do. It's just a matter of how it's kept track of. And as long as we see the money going in and out, we can always tell exactly what happened and be able to write that up in an appropriate story for whatever bank you might be going to or lender. I'll go into a little more on another video, sort of how some of the scamming your deals sound, how you might get approached if you start answering some of these texts that people send you about, hey, I have $50,000 put aside just for your company, Joe Smith's Plumbing. Call me now. And turns out those deals are not as good as they sound, and they end up flushing out a lot of businesses. So anyway, we'll talk about that another day. But for now, go open that second account. Get your business expenses out of your personal account. Start doing them in a separate checking account. It's not a big deal. You don't have to have a business entity to do it. You just have to have the will to walk down to the bank or log on to the internet now. You don't even have to walk to a bank, and go ahead and set that account up.